Hello everyone, I'm Serafina Lombardo and my major is communications. I'm going to be telling you all a little bit about Global Goal 16 and how it relates to the song Where's the Love by the Black Eyed Peas featuring Justin Timberlake, and it was released in 2002, a year after 9/11 happened. The video starts taking place in a metropolitan city area. The opening clip is of them posting these question mark signs everywhere. I think referencing where's the love, with everything that happened in the last year, and even now the song is very relatable to the times right now and what's going on. I think that it connects to Global Goal 16 because we need to significantly reduce the violence everywhere. There's lyrics in the song where he says, we're focused on the terrorists outside of the country, but we're not seeing the ones within our own country and the suffering that already exists here without even trying to, point the blame. We need to spread more love to find peace. Calm environments cannot be created with all the pain and suffering. There should be justice for everyone to build effective, strong institutions and spread love. The 3 vocabulary words that I used from chapter 3 and 4 are stereotype, hate speech, and criticism. I think stereotype was a huge part of this music video, just because they did show a couple of different clips of, people being stereotyped. Stereotyping is assuming an idea of who someone is based on a group or category that they fall on, changing the way we see them. The textbook gives examples of a gay man and then stereotype happening in 3 sections: identifying someone, recalling characteristics that we assume fit that person, and then, applying it to them without even knowing them. And the fault with stereotyping is you assume who someone is and you underestimate the differences within a group. There's so many differences amongst people, and to try to lump them into one group and assume that everyone is the same is not only incorrect, but just doesn't work. There's a lyric that they say in the song, negative images is the main criteria infecting the young minds faster than bacteria. He sings this while being chased by the cops, and I would say it's a perfect example of being stereotyped. He didn't do anything wrong, and later on in the video it shows him speaking and rapping to the cops about lack of understanding and much more. The second vocab, hate speech, harmful profanity used to hurt people based on their sex, race, sexual orientation, religious background, disability, political views, or religious views. Calling people slurs, taunting them based on their race or orientation. In the song, he says, overseas, we're trying to stop terrorism, but we still got terrorists here living in the USA. That's the quote that I was referencing in my intro. And there's another one, but if you only have love for your own race, then you will only leave space to discriminate, and to discriminate only generates hate, and when you hate, then you're bound to get irate. I loved this whole section of the song. He just hit a lot of good points and a lot that related back to Global Goal 16. We cannot create inclusive spaces like the ones Global Goal 16 pitches if there's hate speech circling around communities. We've been experiencing a lot of terrorism within the USA. They're, what I would say terrorists to these immigrant families. Moving on to the third vocabulary word, criticism, words that pass judgment onto someone or something. Criticism is something we're all familiar with. Saying what you don't like about a new coworker's glasses can pass judgment. Disliking someone's glasses isn't constructive criticism, and it could be just destructive in some ways. Tearing anyone down is not being constructive. It's just criticism. A reference in the music video I saw was yo, whatever happened to the values of humanity, whatever happened to the fairness and equality? Instead of spreading love, we're spreading animosity, lack of understanding, leading us away from unity. Criticism spreads animosity, and lack of understanding can lead to criticism. Passing judgment onto others without wanting the best for them will only further us from unity. I love the whole final verse where he's sitting on the stairs. Criticism isn't all necessarily bad. We just need to direct our constructive criticisms to those who should be criticized. To close out, I just want to touch a little bit more on the 3 vocabulary words that I've referenced: stereotyping, hate speech, and criticism. Stereotypes are going to continue to negatively impact our society. The government and people high up use these all the time to keep people down. We can't create strong institutions by following those ideas. Hate speech will prevent peace, and peace is acquired through love and unity. Hate speech goes hand in hand with stereotypes because stereotypes can result in hate speech. Criticism of the right people is what I think, we've been doing at protests, but I would like to say it's constructive because it's not meant to be harmful. It's just meant to, promote awareness and benefit those who have been put down. Global Goal 16 wants to promote peace, provide access and justice for everyone, and I think that it's well deserved within our communities. We need to build effective and accountable institutions and inclusive spaces everywhere. So we need to keep doing what this music video is asking us to do. Spread love. Where is the love? We have to create it.